second base, have him call the steal play behind. Then he has a better spacing and a better view of all the plays that go out.
Good Lord.
And I think replay would help in that case.
Yeah.
You should have somebody that's looking at the TV. Let's call him a replay official.
The guru.
Let's just call him an umpire, an extra umpire in the booth, or do what hockey does, where you have a centralized location where somebody's actually looking at it and they're making a judgment way far away from the play. So it can be fixed.
I don't want to pick on the umpires. I want to talk about. I know.
Why not?
I know because they have feelings. Mariano Rivera, in the midst of his farewell tour right now, which I've always loved the idea of getting stuff. You know, telling everybody I'm done and then I have a year of getting stuff. The only thing I think a lot of people were confused about was the other night when he came out to throw the first pitch. A, not really a gift, and B, he ends up giving up the stage, which was kind of a big deal as well. Are you a fan of the whole 1 year long farewell?
Well, I went through that.
Yeah.
And my reason for announcing that I was going to retire at the end of the year in, I guess it was June, early June, wasn't so I could get gifts.
Come on, Cal.
It was for the fact that I wanted to tell everybody what I was doing next.
Okay.
So to me, it was a starting point. I could jump into our kids' initiatives and actually start that part of my life so you wouldn't have to look back. But I tell you what, it was a great thing because it brought closure to each time you went to the ballpark. You had a chance to say goodbye. They had a chance to say goodbye to you, and it was much easier to walk away. He deserves that acknowledgement. He's the greatest closer, the nicest guy. He has the best temperament for that closing role. So yeah, you should celebrate him. I don't think you should celebrate him by starting him in the All-Star game, but you should celebrate him all the way through, and the fans should have a chance to say goodbye to him.
How much do you keep all that stuff, or did you get rid of it? Or can you? Don't say.
I've kept everything that I've ever had gotten.
Good Lord! I want to see him on Hoarders at some point.
I pay more for storage for my stuff than I should ought to.
I hope that when you're going to retire, that you get something real nice. By the way,
I would love that. I would love that.
Talking about the child initiatives, doing something with transitions. What is that?
Well, first of all, I needed glasses.
Fantastic.
So the easy part was to go to your doctor, and he recommended the transition lenses. These are the Vantage lenses where I can wear them inside and I can wear them outside and they change automatically.
Look at you.
Which are fancy.
That's technology.
But certainly the part I love the most about our partnership with Transition is that I get a chance to educate kids on the needs for regular eye exams. And the coolest part that we just did, we took a mobile eye truck into the near the Boys and Girls Club where we were doing some programming with our foundation, and we got them to have eye exams right there. And if they needed glasses, they made them right on the truck.
Oh, that's nice.
And gave them to them.
We sent out on Twitter, we wanted to get some questions, so we're going to answer those questions coming up, and some impossibly random questions as well. That won't go well for one of us.
Not for me.
No.
Why is Avis right for me? Because as a business traveler, they get me. They don't need a car big enough to travel with all my essentials. They make sure that the GPS. After all, I'm often forced to find my way to some prison in hospitable places.
How much longer do you think we'll be? I'm hungry. Shoes are so tight. Plus, driving me crazy.
And they know I need something that can handle rather extreme conditions.
Avis, it's Nigel Barker's space, and it's your space. The Dan Patrick Show is now on the NBC Sports Network. The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings from 9 to noon Eastern on the NBC Sports Network.
This is the computer ICU. It's what happens to your computer when it gets infected. Slows down and crashes. And if you don't do something, your computer can wind up here in the computer graveyard. But it could be saved with mycleanpc.com.
Is your computer running slow? Are you frustrated with error messages, blue screens, computer freezes, and crashes? Then go to mycleanpc.com for your free diagnosis today. Then just activate the mycleanpc.com software to fix it in minutes. And computer specialists are available while you're online.
The best thing about mycleanpc.com was it had a free diagnosis.
My computer is 100% faster.
You know immediately what the problem is, and the problem is solved right then and there.
Download your free diagnosis today at mycleanpc.com.
What makes us love an underdog? Or a comeback kid?
Gary Stevens did it!
There's
stories of hope, of inspiration, and they always leave us wanting more. June 8th, just months out of retirement, Gary Stevens rides Oxbow towards another victory in the final chapter of the Triple Crown. Coverage begins on the NBC Sports Network leading up to the Belmont Stakes June 8th on NBC.
Oh, the kids call it TPT or TBT. I don't know. Throwback Thursday. I am old. But anyways, I wasn't that old. I'm still old in this picture, but that is a 19-year-old Tony Parker, his rookie year in San Antonio. My very first interview as an intern, and yeah, he's done some stuff.
Also 19.
No, I was like already 25. I got a late start. Anyways, back with Hall of Famer Cal Ripken Jr., Seton O'Connor from the Dan Patrick Show, the very hairy Seton O'Connor. I've got randomly or impossibly random questions here. I'm going to do a minute total. We're going to alternate, and I hope that you guys get the ones you wanted. Are you ready?
Right.
Cal, you first. You can choose 3 animals to start a zoo. What would they be?